Many people in the West are familiar with the term Samaritan, usually meaning a helpful, charitable person thanks to the parable of the Good Samaritan found within the Christian Bible. However, beyond that parable and that idea many think of when they hear the word Samaritan is a unique religion that is still practiced today. It is important to understand that while there are many similarities, Samaritans are not Jews, nor do they claim to be. Both Samaritanism and Judaism descend from early Israelite traditions, however they diverged from one another a very long time ago and therefore ultimately practice different religions. As a close relative to Judaism, however, Samaritanism is perhaps best understood by how it differs from its most well-known cousin. In Judaism, there are so many prophets that an entire section of the Tanakh, that being the Hebrew Bible, is dedicated to many of them. Within the Samaritan religion, however, the only accepted prophet is Moses. The Book of the Prophets, known as the Nevi'im, is not recognized by Samaritans. The only books of their Bible are within the Mosaic Pentateuch, that being the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. While there are some differences between the Jewish Torah and the Samaritan Torah, they are, by and large, the same 5 books. They also do not recognize other books as being religiously sacred, and as such, Samaritans, like the Karaites, do not study the Talmud. The holy place of the Samaritans is Mount Gerizim, where they believe that the biblical figure Joshua built his altar. According to the Samaritans, the building of this altar was the 10th commandment given to Moses. Samaritans still practice sacrifice during Passover. Jews no longer practice ritual sacrifice since the destruction of the Second Temple, the only place where sacrifice is permitted within Judaism. As the Samaritans do not recognize the Temple Mount, sacrifice is still alive and well within Samaritanism at Mount Gerizim. Another major difference is that Samaritans have a high priest. Like the priesthood within Judaism known as the Cohen, the high priest within Samaritanism must trace his lineage back to Aaron, the brother of Moses and the first high priest within Israelite tradition. The high priest within the Samaritan religion has primarily ritualistic and ceremonial duties which he presides over. However, he is also the arbiter of religious law within the community. While in some ways it may be tempting to view Samaritanism as a type of Judaism where temple practices were never suspended, it differs enough from Judaism to be considered its own religion, with its own Torah-centric practices as well as its deviations from typical Jewish understanding of the 5 books of Moses. Thanks for watching.